Hey Super Souls, welcome to your monthly readings for the month of May. And yes, oh yes, we're still in the midst of eclipse season. The energy of the eclipses can impact us like up to 6 to 8 weeks before and after them. And we just had the new moon solar eclipse in Aries on April 20th, 21st, depending on where you're at in the world. And the energy of that eclipse will still hang around for a while. So if you want some more information on that, check out my pick a card reading I put out with that new moon eclipse. I'll have it linked down in the description box down below. Now on May 5th, 5/5, there will be a wonderful portal. We get to experience the lunar eclipse with the full moon in Scorpio. So lunar eclipses alone really get our attention. You know, they bring harvest, accomplishment, fruition, and sometimes dramatic endings. And with the tint of the Scorpio energy included, that reinforces the impact of shaking things up and transformation. Add all to that the energy of Scorpio is, it's all ruled by the planet Pluto, and the planet Pluto goes into retrograde on May 1st, a few days before the lunar eclipse. And that energy can take us inward, and it's emotional, it's psychological. It ignites us to check in on ourselves and more transformation. And I've heard Pluto energy, kind of announces to us, change or die. So yay! Wow, a lot of energy pushing us into transformation in the month of May. And in addition to all of that, we've also been in the Mercury retrograde, and we'll be hanging out there until May 15th, the middle of the month. And we'll still go into the post-shadow all the way through to the end of the month up to June 1st. So from May 15th to June 1st, we'll even have a little time of reflection, more reflection upon what important things have been said or communicated to us from the time that Mercury went into its pre-shadow of the retrograde as early as April 7th. So I'm excited to find out what's going to be going on here, shaking up all of our lives here in the month of May. And I will have readings for each individual zodiac sign. But you can also learn so much by looking into more than just your sun sign. Each planet, each astral body is a different window that we look out of the house of who we are, and we see different perspectives, different areas of our life. So we can look out into our lives in a variety of different ways if you know the zodiac sign of each of your planets. And then you can watch, the video for that particular sign to see what kind of tint is on that part of your life as well. I'll throw up here a screenshot of what some of the areas are that these different astral bodies influence. So you can take a screenshot of that if you want. You have my permission. And, look at it and see if there's any particular area that you're interested in. And then you can, dive into that particular sign. Now, also each month, I'm going to start having a special giveaway at the end of the month based on these videos that I'm putting out. So you can have a chance at winning a personal recorded reading from me. And all you have to do is 1, be subscribed to this channel, and 2, comment on one of these monthly videos after you watch it, of course. And you can also comment on more than one. So as long as you watch more than one, you can comment on more than one. And so you have a chance of getting 12 entries into the monthly drawing. I'll be giving away at least a 1-hour personal recorded reading, but I do like to give away things, so you never know. There may be more than one winner and different, hours and different things that I can give away as well. So enough of all that. Beautiful soul, let's get into your reading and find out what is going to be shaken up in your life in the month of May. All right, Sagittarius, this is your reading for the month of May. And if you're new to my channel, what I do each month is I do take a tarot deck, split up the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And this month I am using this beautiful deck called the Ravyness Drakon Tarot. So if you're interested in that, you know where you can pick those up. And the major arcana, we use these to represent the overall energy for the month. So, we're looking into what's shaking up your life. And this is going to give us the area of your life. And then we will, of course, gain more clarity as we dive into the minor arcana and other messages. So let's give these a little shuffle and mix these up here. All right. So for Sagittarius, for the month of May, what area of your life? All right, there we go. Coming up right off the bat. And you have the Chariot card coming in here. So the Chariot is what I consider the power of choice card. And it brings in movement, it brings in victory, but it brings in great power for you because it teaches us that every moment is either a choice of unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. These small T truths rooted in fear and these capital T truths rooted in unconditional love. And every moment we have 3 choices we make. The story that we make with our mind on what something means that's going on is of love or, unconditional love or fear. We also choose, secondly, our emotion each moment. Is it an emotion of unconditional love or fear? And then lastly, where we're pointing our energy. Wherever we point our energy, it grows, and our energy is moving and flowing 24/7. It's always flowing. And if I'm focusing on unconditional love and gratitude and joy and laughter and what I do want to draw in, that empowers that. If I'm focusing on my fears, like I'm fearing something will come into my life, I'm actually drawing it toward me. If I fear something will leave my life, I'm repelling it away. If I'm missing something and I'm focusing on the missingness, I push that away further too, because I'm basically saying I'm enjoying missing, I want more missing. Same thing as if we're focusing on what's happening in our life that we do not want. We're actually growing that and making that bigger. So we have this beautiful shaking up of your power of choice, and you're really realizing some choices that you're making, you're going to alter your choice and look at things in a different way. We will dive deeper, as I said. So we're going to start off here first with the power of surrender cards, which, like this major arcana, represents the overall energy for the month. And then we'll dive into minor arcana. So what else for Sagittarius do you want them to know for this general energy for the month of May? They do want that one there. And you got surrender to complete healing. I like it. Beautiful, beautiful card there. And it says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So I like it. And so what we do is, we don't focus our energy on healing the word healing, right? Because if I say I enjoy healing, well, if we enjoy healing, we always have to have something to be healed from. Instead, I focus on the energy of perfect health. I focus my energy on perfect health. And then we always, then the health is what comes in, not the process of healing to get to complete health, right? So I like this because this energy is saying focusing your energy on unconditional love more, letting go of focusing on our pain. When we focus on our pain, we give it a name, we invite it in, it becomes a part of us. We don't want to let it go. No, don't leave me, pain. You're part of me. We don't want to do that, right? We experience that enough. We're ready for this switch into focusing into something different. So that is so far. We're going to go into the minor arcana now, which do represent the 4 suits, represent 4 different areas of our life and the 4 different elements which we have present here. We've got the element of fire, We've got the element of earth. The angel represents the element of air with the wings, and we have the element of water. We are going to start off with the fire, which is the suit of wands, and that represents our drive, our ambition, our passion, our inspiration, our overall energy for the month of May. So this will be what the Creator and Spirit do want you to know about your energetic path in May. So what do you want here for Sagittarius to know around their energetic? Probably have like Ace of Wands. I call the Ace of Wands. Okay. All right. So I was wrong, but it's the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about recognition. It is about balanced energy as well, 3 wands on either side. But the Six of Wands is about this recognition energy that is coming in. And I do like this for you. This is like this high five from the universe saying, you've done so much in transforming your way, that you've been focusing your energy and the choices that you've been making, that it's like this kudos. It's like you are doing well. Continue to do that. Continue to really pay attention to each moment. What thought are you, applying? What story to the situation? What emotion? And where you invest in your energy? Because that's where you move from an old habit of where you invest your energy into a new habit of where you invest your energy, right? And it's all about getting your attention, because we'll get lost into our old habits, right? So, the proverbial string around the finger to remind us. But something that worked for me was like taking my cell phone, and for each waking hour, I had a silent vibrating alarm that would just tell me to come back to now, come back to the present, come back to love, whatever it is I'm wanting to do. And it would just go off every hour, and it would remind me to come back over here, and I'd drift back into my old habit of focusing on the fears, and then I would move back. Eventually, I didn't need the alarm anymore, because this became my habit over repetitiveness. That's how we learn a new habit. And then I didn't need, I didn't spend as much time focusing on my fears. So I like that for you. We're also going to pull from the Angel Guide Oracle. We'll see what else Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure for the month of May. No, they didn't want those. So what else? What do you want Sagittarius to know? Of course, fire is your element, so nothing to fear here. This is where you live. And you've got blessings and abundance. Yeah, exactly. So when we focus our energy on gratitude, on blessings, on abundance instead of lack, then this grows instead of lack growing. So beautiful reinforcement here of where are you choosing? It says a light of blessings and abundance is being wrapped around you now, and your angels want you to know that they are supporting you. They are encouraging you to trust in your intuition and any other guidance you're receiving at this time, as it will lead you toward tremendous growth and fulfillment. Many blessings are being showered upon your present situation. If you have not yet experienced them, know that they will be revealed and shared in the perfect time-space sequence. All the doors to abundance are now being opened to you. And angel wisdom is encouraging you to begin counting your blessings. Then you will be open to receiving even more of them. The extended message for this card here says, abundance is the spiritual reward for trusting and sharing our gifts and talents. When we align our choices and actions with the highest good, we will be blessed with opportunities. And at this time, you are in a place of deep spiritual connection and strength, and are being given the opportunity to feel spiritually rich. Even if you're feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, the veil between this realm and the heaven is thin, and you have light and support all around you. If you have any concerns about finances or assets, know that the hand of God is guiding your situation to a blessed outcome. Trust in your talents and the angels who are supporting you. Yeah. So again, focusing in on choices, in there as well. All right. Now, the next suit we move into here is the suit of Earth, which is the only one that deals with the outside world. Fire is our inner energy, wind and air are our inner thoughts, cups are our emotions. So all those happen on the inside. This is all those people who are on stage with us and all the props on stage with us, including our own physical bodies. So we'll take a look here and see what else the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of May. So for Sagittarius, what would you like them to know about their physical? All right, that one right here. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a movement. So there is a movement in the physical world. It is the slower moving knight out of the four, but it's because the outside world takes time to catch up with the inner world. Because we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inside out, right? And they're also, all the knights are on a quest, and this particular knight here is questing after that Ace of Pentacles, which is like, seeing a new way of looking at our worth in relationship to the outside world, because some of this healing here has to do with our self-worth and how much we feel we're worthy of receiving health and perfect health and blessings and abundance and all those wonderful things. Stepping into our power of choosing is such a transformative thing around the power that we hold and how we carry ourselves as well, as he's carrying the Ace of Pentacles. We're also going to pull here from the Aboriginal Spirit Oracle to see what else Creator and Spirit wants you to know about this physical adventure during the month of May for you. So for Sagittarius, what else? All right. That is the one right there. And you have friendship. Beautiful, beautiful solar plexus energy here. You got both yellows here, which has to do with our relationship to ourselves in a great way and our power. So I do like that. Let's see what friendship brings in. And it says, friendship is an important aspect of life, and it teaches us how to be in a relationship with others. And without relationships, we're unable to learn how to interact with people. And our interactions with others is often what defines us as a person to the outside world. This is not to say you have to be a people pleaser, but find a balance that ensures friendships are not one-way streets and your needs are always met within each relationship. It is the quality of the friendship that counts, not the amount of friends that you can collect along the way. And at the end of the day, it's the people you can truly rely upon that really count. The impact of this card for you, it says friends are very important to you, and you are surrounded by so many of them. Sometimes you forget how many there are because you are so busy running around after them. You have a habit of occupying your time with their problems, which leaves little time for yourself. If you keep this up, situations will begin to fall apart because you have neglected to spend the time working on your own self. It's time for you to lean on your friends a bit and involve them in your problems. Your friends will love to help you, and they will finally feel that they can contribute to your relationship. And in this way, they can show you their love and friendship, if only you will just let them. Go on, let your guard down just a little, and put your hand out for a bit of a leg up. Your friendships will grow at a deeper level if you allow this to happen. So I do like this. One thing we realize with friendships, they are mirrors for us. They do show us what we want to see about ourselves. They do help us see that. We understand that they get to make the choices they want, and we don't have to control those. But this also has this power of realizing that you get to step into your own as well and make your own choices. Friends can help you with this complete health that you're headed towards here, the blessings and abundance that you have headed your way. They are the ones that help bring it to you, though the source of where everything comes from is, of course, the mother and father of all things, the creator. But allowing them to be the delivering company allows them to feel like they can give back a little bit of what you've given to them. So I like it. And then we move into the element of air, which is the suit of swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And this represents what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of May. So that's the one coming up already here. And you have the Six of Swords. So you have the Six of Wands here. Here's the Six of Swords. So more movement of ways of thinking into old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking. Rough waters to calmer waters. So there's this healing definitely coming in here with this card of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. Those that kept you restricted and small before, you're seeing from that higher perspective, seeing it from a different perspective, from a place of power. So I really like that because there is this change of thought and the change of, again, the stories that you're applying to a situation, right? Because the wands is where you're investing your energy, and so you're learning to focus on abundance and blessings and what you do want to draw in. Same thing with the swords, which is your thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. You're learning new stories. And then also emotions is the other thing that you make a decision on each moment. So I do like this for you. Have this movement and this change of thought, cutting away little small T-truths rooted in fear that no longer serve you as you see yourself from a different point of view. Then we're going to pull from the Numerology guidance cards here for additional messages on what the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your mental adventure. So this is your card here, and you've got take a time out. I think that card, one of those just mentioned that, right? About stepping away from everything, allowing yourself to see things differently, and in that kind of process, you also are learning about your choices, and you're practicing making choices privately before you start pouring them out into the outside world, right? And it says this card indicates a need to take a time out from your busy schedule and the hustle and bustle of life. Perhaps you've been working too hard or have a lot going on. Maybe you've been tired, irritable, and anxious, or just generally feeling unwell. If you've been under stress of any kind or have been spending time in negative or toxic environments, you must remove yourself from the situation to heal and recharge. This is the perfect time to take a vacation. Even a day or two away will revitalize and recharge your soul. You don't necessarily need to leave your home. You could laze around the house and unplug your computer and phone. Having an energy healing massage or facial, soaking in a hot bath, taking a walk in nature, watching a movie, or reading a good book are perfect ways to unwind, center yourself, and feel a sense of renewal. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to take time out for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or confused, the answers will present themselves during your quiet time. Clarity comes from silence, and order follows peace. So step away from the stress and find yourself in your inner sanctuary. And the affirmation for the card says, I take time out for myself and rebalance my body and my life. Yeah. So you're making these choices to step back and step away. I like this kind of private, time that you have to really evaluate things and see things with much more clarity. All right, and then we move into the final suit, which is the suit of cups. It's the element of water, and water, of course, represents our emotions. So this is what Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure during this month of May. So for our Sagittarius, tell us about the emotions. What do you want them to know about their emotional adventure? All right. That's the one right here. And you have the Knight of Cups. So another movement card here, the Chariot's usually pulled by two horses. So this is movement of emotion, movement, from, again, movement of where we're focusing our emotional energy, right? Where he talked about the mind and the intentions with our energy, and here's the emotions too. So movement and change of what your focus is, what you're searching after, what this whole choice each moment, emotional choice that you're choosing, and you've been kind of getting sick and tired of choosing the old ways of thinking and feeling, and where you invest in your energy and you're making this change and this movement with this Knight of Cups here. All the knights are in search of, like we talked about with you had the Knight of Pentacles over here, the Knight of Cups. This one quests after the Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail, the Chalice. It's the beautiful vessel that's full of the unconditional love of the higher realms. And it fills us up and then overflows out to the world. But we feel whole and complete because there's nothing we can do to lose it. Nothing we can do to gain more of it. We have it all already. And of course, like we said, nothing we have to do to gain it because it's part of our inheritance. It's part of who we are. We have access to it just because of who we are. So I really like that for you here with this power of choice coming in. How you perceive love is huge. Then the last card that we're going to pull is from the Soul's Journey Lesson cards, and it can mean the last card. It can still mean more information on your emotional experience during this month, but because it's the last card, it's also going to be a wild card. Whatever else the Creator and Spirit wants you to know about this, month of May, and we've got the, emotions here. And so we'll take a look here and see what else they have here. All right. So what is your final message for Sagittarius for the month of May? Here we go. And you've got gratitude. Choices of gratitude. Yes, we talked about that, right? Focusing on blessings and abundance. The change of our focus. So definitely this is reiterating that. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So here we go. The attitude of gratitude. This soulful card is telling you that it is a time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gift the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons, tailored especially for your soul. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge to the universe how thankful you are being provided these opportunities for insights and understanding. It's also a time for your soul to share recognition of all those loved ones in your life upon the earth or in spirit who have helped form who you are now. And we had the Six of Wands. We had the recognition card here too. So you are being recognized for the amount of progress that you've made. But I love that they're bringing back in the recognition here too, to recognize all of those loved ones in your life that have brought you to help you be who you are now as well. The good, the bad, the ugly, right? You may even find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the things that you are grateful for in your life. And when you put forth the contemplation and the energy to do this, it awakens thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. And by bringing yourself into a state of gratitude, it not only has a transforming effect on the energy in the sacred space surrounding you, you also bring about an overall sense of health and well-being. Health and well-being, here we go, full circle. And I love that. So definitely one of the big things, in addition to those alarms I talked about, was doing a gratitude journal. The first time I was going to do it, I'm like, okay, for 30 days, I'm going to write one thing every morning that I'm grateful for in life. And I'm going to try not to repeat it at all. I got to the end of the 30 days and I love the transformational spirit and the energy and what it was drawing into my life, that I continued to do it just day by day. And I ended up doing it for almost 5 months, not repeating anything. Because one, it tells us about our, what we can be grateful for and see how full our life is. But because of the gratitude, it even drew more things into my life to be grateful for. So that extended the amount of time of the list, and it kept on happening the longer I did it until it became my habit. So I do love this for you. Great power coming in here regarding choices, taking some time out to really look into that, knowing that every moment we get to choose what story, what emotion, and what energy we want to invest, and we get the repercussions of either of which one we choose. So I absolutely am excited for you, Sagittarius, and that's what they have for you. And that is what Spirit has for you for the month of May. But if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. And that does tell me that you're enjoying this content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well, and it'll bring more of that to you. The second thing you can do is subscribe to my channel, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified right away when new videos are posted on my channel. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I currently go live Wednesday through Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and also Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. I do put out weekly content with a pick a card reading, and then also like these monthly readings. So you're notified and kept in the loop on all of those, including my weekly and monthly giveaways. So be sure to select all when you do subscribe and go to that notification bell. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and subscribe to my channel, doing those things does make the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you want to be part of that love tsunami, just do one of those things, and please know I'm very, very grateful if you do that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through this wonderful, exciting May adventure, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So until we speak again, hang in there, take care of yourselves, and much love to you.